We're living in this in-between time between we drive our cars ourselves and the cars drive themselves. They're semi-autonomous. For those of us in the industry, those of us who understand something about technology, about machine learning, I actually like it. It's pretty easy. It fixes my mistakes. I fix its mistakes. A lot in the press, though, about, and Google's position certainly, is this is like the worst place to be, right? Because people are going to get checked out and the cars are going to drive themselves into. What do you think about the ML-human hybrids that we're kind of, embracing right now? How long are we going to have these crossover periods? I know you believe FSD is around the corner. Do you think this is really a problem, or are we going to teach people to deal with ML?
Well, I mean, the transition period to new technology is always a little bumpy.
Fair enough.
And, but I think we published the safety stats, like basically miles driven on Autopilot and miles driven manually. And this, I mean, it's an order of magnitude different. So, like, people could say, oh, well, you're playing with the statistics. I'm like, listen, we're just saying miles driven on Autopilot, miles not driven on Autopilot, and there's a factor of 10 difference. So, I mean, even if we were, like, we're not fiddling with the statistics, that's just, this is not subtle, is what I'm saying. It's not subtle. The truth is that people are actually not great at driving these 2-ton death machines, and people get tired, and they get drunk, and they get distracted, and they text, and they do all sorts of things they shouldn't do. And then the cars, they, crash, basically. Now, when we were embarking on the autonomy front, someone told me a thing that's quite true, which is even if you, for argument's sake, reduce fatalities by 90% with autonomy, the 10% that do die with autonomy are still going to sue you.
Right.
The 90% that are living don't even know that that's the reason they're alive. Nonetheless, I've had many conversations with the Tesla Autopilot Full Self-Driving team, who are just an outstanding group of people, and saying, like, listen, guys, it is better to pursue, like, the reality of doing the right thing matters more than the perception of doing the right thing. And as long as we are confident that we're doing the right thing, even if we are criticized and sued and all that, we should nonetheless do the right thing and not care about simply the perception of the right thing.